Electron orbits, rhythm lock. Why doesn't an electron just fall into the nucleus? In energy filament theory, the answer is simple. The electron does not move toward the geometric center. It slides along whatever direction is smoother in the energy sea. And that smooth direction is not a straight line. It is a path that wraps around the nucleus. There are two kinds of slope guiding the electron. First is the static straight texture slope, the electric field. A proton's straight texture pushes outward. An electron's straight texture pulls inward. When you overlay them, you get a straight path from less aligned far away to more aligned closer in. That is the familiar electric attraction. If this were the only slope, the electron would indeed slide all the way in and crash into the nucleus. The second slope changes everything. It comes from dynamic spiral texture, the rhythm of ring currents. Inside the electron, energy flows around the ring and writes a moving spiral pattern into the energy sea. Protons and neutrons in the nucleus have their own spiral textures too. Outside the nucleus, these spirals do not form chaos. They arrange into a set of possible loops in space, potential orbits. But these loops are not equally smooth. Some rings around the nucleus have spiral patterns whose timing matches the electron's rhythm. Those loops are smoother. Others are out of step and feel rough. So the spiral texture also creates a slope from bad rhythm match to good rhythm match. Now the electron feels both slopes at once, an inward straight texture slope, and a sideways spiral texture slope around the nucleus. Far from the nucleus, the straight texture slope wins, so the electron drifts inward. But as it moves in, there is a special distance where the spiral slope suddenly becomes stronger than the straight one. At that radius, going further in feels rough, while turning sideways along a certain orbit feels much smoother. The energy sea always chooses the path of least effort. So instead of continuing straight inward, the electron turns and follows the sideways slope. Wrapping around the nucleus, that smooth ring is the electron's orbit, or in this language, its energy level. Move closer in and the spiral rhythm no longer matches. Move further out and the electric pull is too weak to keep the electron there. Only where the two slopes balance does the electron lock in and stay. So the electron is not forbidden from falling into the nucleus. There is simply no spiral path into the center that matches its rhythm. The only truly smooth route is the orbit itself. Next episode, what an energy level really is. Tap follow, share it on New Physics, Clear Universe.